Starting to move up the second trial of the day over 21.90. Number 1, Distinction, Luke and Ian Watson. Number 2, Thabella Little Fella for David Voslik. Number 3, Classic Character, Pedro O'Brien, Laurie Kallick. And number 4, Urella Fella, Simon Jardine for Boris Devchik. Thabella Little Fella not wanting to score up, but just starting to catch the gate now. But number 1, Distinction, like Courage Under Fire, counterfeit girl. I think she qualified back in May. Might be on her racing prep this time, but she looks a nice type, and I think the boys paid a few dollars for her at the APG sales, if I remember correctly. She's well related to good winners, M. McGuan and Devilish Smile. And the other one, Classic Character for Laurie, is a Cullen's Legacy, but Thabella Fella not only caught the field, he's gone straight to the front at the start. Distinction sits in second, Urella Fella in third, and Classy Character just didn't have the gate speed of the others and is just slowly starting to tack on at the back. They're coming to the straight for the first time, and Thabella Little Fella leads Distinction with Urella Fella and Classy Character. Coming down with a couple of laps to go. Order will stay the same for quite a while, I would imagine, with Thabella Little Fella leading Distinction, Urella Fella and Classy Character. A big night of racing here on Wednesday night. 9 good races, first at about 6:37 I think. As I head back to where they started from, and Thabella Little Fella, about 4 metres to Distinction, another 3 to Urella Fella, and about 4 or 5 behind Classy Character. Head down towards the San Mateo end, and as predicted, the order has stayed the same. Thabella Little Fella, Distinction, Urella Fella and Classic Character. I'll come around the top bend and I'll hit the straight where they'll get the bell this time. And Thabella Little Fella, about 3 metres to Distinction, Urella Fella in third, and Classic Character chasing them home at the moment. Bell rings, and heading out of the straight, Thabella Little Fella, about 4 or 5 metres to 4 metres to Distinction, another 3 to Urella Fella, and Classic Character might be just starting to feel the pinch a little bit. They head back down just past the 600, and Thabella Little Fella leading Distinction, Urella Fella, and about 10 to 12 metres away, Classic Character. Urella Fella now comes out to make a bit of a challenge, as does Distinction. Thabella Little Fella starting to feel the pinch as well, and as they go up to the top end, we have Distinction and Urella Fella. Urella Fella has put a few roughies in on the corner there, which he has a tendency to do every now and then, and Distinction punches through on the inside, but he's down racing, and again, and Urella Fella starting to draw away. It's going to be quite a convincing winner. Comes down and wins by about 20 to 25 metres to Distinction, another 30 or so back to Thabella Little Fella, and about 15 away, Classy Character.